Hi, I'm Sabrina. I'm a sophomore in high school, and I'm 17. Anyway, I want you all to know that I'm running for sophomore. I skipped a few. I'm running for sophomore class president. But in the meantime, I'm a little distracted because, oh, this Tinder is so much fun for people like me. I'm sorry, what day is today? Anyway, did I mention I'm running for sophomore class president? And I'm 17. I'm on Tinder, and well, there's a cute one. Who is this Matt G?
Hey Sabrina.
Hi.
So
You're,
I hear you're running for class office. You want a
I
little advice on politics?
I would be so grateful. Might I say you look a little older than the picture you had on your profile pic.
Yeah, I
And
get that a lot.
um,
But
are
I'm really just a mature. How old did you say you were?
17.
Oh yeah. I'm just like a really mature looking 18-year-old.
Oh, that's like totally hot. Um, like I'm wearing beads, and I don't know if you know this, but let me just make sure my mom is not here because I live at home. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I just want to make sure you know I'm 17.
Oh yeah, I'm well aware.
Okay, I just want to make sure you know because my mom doesn't like me to play on Tinder or ever be on the phone um,
Oh,
or
well
anything because I'm supposed to be studying.
you know what we could do rather than keep this on the phone? We could. How would you like to take a trip down to the Bahamas?
Oh, I love Bahamas.
It's just in time for spring break. You're on
Oh,
spring break, right?
oh, I'm so excited. I'm ready. I've been tanning and everything.
Oh, wow. Now, where do
I'm,
where do you say you lived again?
um, I'll just send you my location.
Oh, okay. Because I live up here in Washington D.C. and I gotta say,
Oh my
it's
God.
hard. It's hard dating girls in the Beltway.
Do you want me? I mean, I don't have any money right now, but if you, I mean, I
Oh,
could
that's it.
come. I
Hey,
don't drive.
don't worry about it. I will. Spending money on a girl that I'm dating, and giving them trips and giving them presents and stuff is not illegal. I just
You know,
want you to make sure you know that it's not illegal.
I, I just want you to know that I'm not illegal if we get together because I'm 17 and I'm
Well,
like
sure, yeah,
totally an
exactly.
adult. I mean, I even pay my own phone bill.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
Um,
How would you like to drain your swamp?
ew. Um, I just totally I don't even know because I just had my first period.
Oh, really? I got a period at the end of my name too.
So are you like really a congressman?
Can I be honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
I am a congressman, and I got all sorts of private jets and exclusive hideaways and stuff. And don't worry about it. We could do all this stuff because my buddy, you might have heard of him, the former president of the United States. He always has my back. He can't always remember what my name is, but
I forgot too.
he's always on my side.
I'm sorry, pardon me, but I forgot your name also. Could you
Uh,
say that again?
just call me the Gates, and I'm ready to open yours.
Oh, um, can you just cash at me a, uh, a bus pass and I'll be
Absolutely.
right up there to meet you?
Absolutely. I wouldn't want to leave a paper trail.
Ooh, bing, look at that. That's the most money I've ever made.
Hey, I'm a wealthy guy.
And I'm a horny girl. Oh, listen, I have to go. I think my
Just my
mother
pick.
is home.
Oh, all right. Well, I got a friend for her. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'll see you later, real soon. Okay, smile for my. Do you have Snapchat?
Uh-huh.
Oh, perfect. We look good together.
I think we do.
We also look good live on the internet.
Yeah. It's
It's
hot
Hot Topic.
topics.
Hot Topics with Cecil and Sureg'ay. Wine boy.
Well, that was a very interesting opening that just happened here. Congressman Matt Gaetz and Sabrina, the sophomore. Well, I picked a hell of a day to stop drinking. No, wait, I'm back on the wagon, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. I hope you saw our Instagram post because Wine Boy is back having a nice Cabernet Sauvignon tonight. And we're going to show some of these comments from this opening real quick. Just, oh, man. I'm glad we don't have any sponsors. But, yeah. Are you guys good? You guys ready? Hey.
Oh my goodness. Gracious.
Sergey.
Hey.
Hi, Wine Boy.
Hi, Wine Boy. How dare you say we don't have any sponsors? We have Coca-Cola.
Exactly. We've got the Major League Baseball.
There's that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is April 8th, and it is Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And you know what that means. It's time for our Hot Topics.
That's right. And it's time to get our glasses of wine.
I need to corkscrew. Hold, please.
Oh, see.
Oh, you didn't even open it yet?
You act like this was your first opening, if you know what I mean.
It's going to buzz through
Usually-
some of the...
Well, I'm going to go ahead
Usually
for
I am
as you've seen on our Instagram.
Sitting in the
follow us
dark
at
going, what the
Topics
hell is going on
SWB.
here?
You guys are both talking at the same time.
I know. It's like The View.
God.
Sergey's selection of the serious side effects evening is Campo Viejo, Tempranillo.
Ooh, I am drinking 19 Crimes. And
Well, how appropriate for your what your friend just did in the
I
opening.
know. Well, you know,
I feel
we it seems that we're living in the era of elevating criminals. So
There you go.
well. Anyways, everyone, welcome to this week's edition of Hot Topics. It's time to raise those glasses, and hopefully you already have your scarves ready to roll. But cheers! Like
ding,
a chime from church.
church.
That one's very Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That was number 6. Number 6.
I can't wait till we get to 69.
There's only 10. It's so sad.
Hold on. I forgot to put my wine stopper back in the glass. In the bottle.
Hello.
Don't want it to get stuck there.
Reminds me of when I used to swim in the swimming pool at my friend's house when I was a child.
Hmm.
The one with the jets.
Oh, I think it was cold in the pool.
Well, that too. Anyways,
All right,
gosh, let's
Sean
check in with
Armstrong.
all of our viewers and say hello. Sean Armstrong.
He says that 19 Crimes is a good read, and it is.
Oh, it's a
Do you-
very good red.
Did you do the thing where you like do the picture of the front and it talks about the logo?
Yes,
yeah, if you get
you can download an app and it'll come to life. But don't do it right now. I don't know if you know we have a show.
don't do it now.
Oh,
God
Yeah,
knows
it's
you
the
would have
thing.
done it.
and seriously, I would have.
Yes, viewers, I agree. Cecil does a very good Matt Gaetz.
I don't know what you're talking
Someone may have mentioned that to him today when they saw a picture of him on the Facebooks.
Let's just say a number of people have commented on
Uh-oh.
Cecil's hair.
You will. That's now you have. Well, Chris Condon is saying the higher the hair, the closer to God.
True.
But
You're gonna
Caitlin
need it.
Stevenson,
Gatesgate.
she wants a cold opening every week now.
Oh, wow. The pressure is
Insane.
on Caitlin Stevenson.
Don't do something good if you can't keep doing it
sounds
good.
like the producers of this show really know what they're doing. I did that plural just to be nice.
Let's
You're-
just say, viewers, I got a text 2 hours ago.
With a great idea.
Very humble.
Yes,
Hey.
exactly.
Nobody's tooting my horn, might as well toot it myself.
Well, Mary Librarian is saying that Sabrina might want to try some chest wax.
I'll
So
say.
Well, she's on hormones. She
her
just
suit.
when you're 17 and having your first period,
When all your hormones are raging.
Region, man.
maybe she just hasn't found the wax museum yet.
Well, yeah, we do need to hire interns and dressers to help you guys get quick change.
You
That's very
are
And
true,
speaking
Jenner.
of that, you're right. And we can't do it without cash apps. So we appreciate every week.
What a segue.
Well, the producers here are slick. We appreciate your tips every week. It helps us purchase wine and brings us StreamYard and also props for your enjoyment. So feel free to dig into your pocketbooks and pull out your G-string dollar bills and things like that and send them our way
We know
on
you've earned them, people. We
Cash
know
App
you've earned them.
Alert.
Already? Right at the top?
Well, you know, our viewers are so generous. Obviously, most of them are not Catholic, because I remember some of my Catholic friends would take $1 and put it in and come out with 5.
Are you serious?
You need to make change.
Heard that happening
Dipping
in
into the
church.
collection plate?
I mean, that's a sneaky way of doing it. Some of the pastors just, pray and buy a jet.
Oh, I was very worried where you were going with that one.
I had a buddy who literally said this was one of those open field churches. They sent him tents, and he goes, "Yeah, I thought something was weird when he was asking for money for a second jet for him and his family."
Are
I
you
was like-
serious?
And I looked him down and I go, "The second jet? You didn't think it's weird for the first jet?"
Ugh,
But yeah, true story.
it's gross. It's gross.
Well,
Anyway,
anyways,
Cash App.
hello to all of our viewers. We're so glad to join you again this week, but it's time. We've got to get right into our hot topics because we
So
have a
many
Sizzle
hot topics.
Stazzle opening.
Well, speaking of, are we going to get into that?
If you want to, I'll let you, because I don't want to ruin your appetizer, your main course, and your dessert, and your aperitif. Go ahead.
I didn't
Since you're
lay
the
out
expert on
I
Matt
didn't
Gaetz.
lay out a menu for tonight.
No kidding.
Listen,
I had to order it a la carte.
you sure did. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Matt Gaetz is in hot water, let's just say. And his little buddy, what's his name? Josh Greenberg? Jeremy Greenberg?
Jay
I don't know.
Greenberg.
J. Period Greenberg is about to sell him the F out. And his lawyer today was on camera and said, Matt Gaetz is probably feeling very uncomfortable right now because they're basically going to make some sort of plea bargain here in the next couple of weeks. And as the point was made, they don't make plea bargains to get to arrest down like the prostitutes or anything. Yeah,
There it is. See, you did get it.
Yeah,
This was a statement from Daniel Goldman, which is one of the lawyers that was in the impeachment hearing, and in the very first one.
They're trying to get
one.
the big
It's
hit.
funny that we can even say that in the first impeachment, not the
Exactly.
second one. If Greenberg is signing a cooperation agreement, it means he has information that can help the government prosecute other people. Usually, prosecutors don't cooperate down.
for the poor
i.e.
the poor hookers.
prostitutes, but
that are
look to
getting paid
cooperate
for their
up against
services.
bigger fish, i.e. Gates. This is bad for Gates. Well, I love that tweet.
I mean, that
Can
would
we-
be amazing.
Can we send a sticker to
And
that Goldman guy?
I hope that he brings his gas mask to prison with him because he is going to need it.
Scott Mills says it's Joel Greenberg.
It's Joel.
Oh, yeah. There's Matt Gaetz. Remember that little fiasco? Look at her.
I
She looks
want to
like
know
she has
who
the
that
same
woman
top as
is.
Sabrina.
Who is just like this asshole. Oh, God.
He's going to need that gas mask when he's picking up soap.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look at the resemblance. I wish we had the video from the beginning. There's a big resemblance.
I'm very upset.
Well, I'm
about
sorry, Cecil, but you
all
should
of
post
this.
pictures on the Facebook every day of yourself because that's where
That's
one of our producers
100%
got
me
the
right
idea.
there.
This last one is the one of Cecil and fake Twitter. Last week, his fake Twitter.
Totally. And that might be me in the background, way in the mirror,
Way in the mirror.
capturing the
For
picture.
God's sake. Well, it used to be people were like,
That
you
one
look
looks-
like Jim Brewer. And
well,
I'd be
no.
like, "Ugh." And now
Now
this.
it looks like when you
Now
were
this.
at Walmart weight.
Mm-hmm. True.
Such a handsome gentleman, but
Exactly, Sue
you
Christian.
make him look good. I will say that.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not trying to do you like our last guest.
Sue Christian makes a valid point. Who would have thought that Gaetz would be the big fish? Exactly. I don't know that Gaetz is the big fish.
You know-
I think Gaetz is the medium fish, and I think that Gaetz is once he realizes that he is as effed as he is going to turn over some other folks. Thank you, Sean Armstrong. You are very kind, because I don't see it either.
At the end of the show, we're going to announce a winner at some point in the show.
We were
Because
supposed
last
to.
week, remember, we had artist Spencer P. Myers on, who was chit-chatting away with us, and he debuted some of his artwork, and the silent auction, basically, of Cash Apps was in there. And we do have a winner from this weekend from the last show. And we're going to announce the winner, who will win one of those original prints.
Either the Grease 2, Michelle Pfeiffer, or the Shelley Duvall, Mrs. Torrance.
Yes, those. So stay tuned and see who the winner is.
I just wanted to help Sergey.
I appreciate that, because I have lots of things to think about 2 hours before the show. You know what I love? We're going to have a special scarf slap tonight for people who text paragraphs to people and then come back basically after they've answered things and say things like, wow, you don't text a lot. It's like, well, if you would watch the show like a good friend would do.
Who are you talking about?
A friend that will remain anonymous right
Who
now.
will remain
She's
what?
just texts paragraphs like she works at CVS, and they just keep coming and coming and
Text her
coming.
like a CVS receipt?
And I wanted to say to her, obviously you don't watch Hot Topics because I have things to do a couple of hours before live
I love that
show.
you wanted to say it and you're saying it here.
Well, that's what I'm doing it. So I know she won't see it because she doesn't watch
That
the
she
show.
doesn't watch the show.
She's kind of like that Rusty Blackmer guy. I used to was going to say the Michael
Does he even wow.
Diaper guy, but he was
Right around the
us.
corner. He is tuned in.
Right
I'll
now?
tell you what. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He's not commenting, but I know he's listening.
Soon the Chihuahuas will even watch the show before that Rusty guy. Actually, you know what? Rusty was actually forced to watch a show by one of our producers last Friday, and he laughed the entire time.
Well, there we go.
But then our producer got re-drunk because he felt like he was in the show, and he was drinking the whole time. And by the end, he was tipsy. So, hey, just we have fun on and off.
Re-drunk is a new term.
Yeah. Well, anywho, so the Matt Gaetz thing obviously is just blowing up like fireworks on the 4th of July. And speaking of the 4th of July, hopefully we'll all be able to be together, hugging and kissing and making out.
I cannot wait to make out.
I'm going to kiss you right on the mouth because you know why?
So on the mouth.
Tell him, Cecil.
I am vaxxed AF, everybody.
Oh my God.
I know.
Was that one of the side effects? Growing hair?
Stop it.
You look like Sabrina.
Listen, viewers, when I got my first shot, I was like, I am very hairy in the deltoid area. And this Band-Aid is going to hurt like F. And when I pull it off, and it did. And so I said to myself 4 weeks ago, Self, you better shave those things before the next one, because I don't want to repeat this.
And then your razors ran away from home.
I 100% forgot. And until I was on my way there, I was literally on my way there. And I said, I didn't shave this arm.
Were you going to shave on a Wednesday, like a meeting? Because you forget those all the time too. Right, wine boy?
Well, that was what I was doing, thinking about doing when the meeting was taking place.
Read Sean Armstrong's comment.
How dare you? It is a Delt.
Yeah. More like Delta.
Like a Delta
Doesn't ever
bird.
leave the airport. So, and I have some news. I got my first vaccination today, one of two. I have the Pfizer one. Which one did you get?
I did get the Pfizer.
Oh, you did? I got the Pfizer also. And I got it in my right arm, and I can't show you because I don't wear short sleeve college shirts. I have this brand new sweater I just got today.
Were you worried that we were going to see more hair on your arm when we saw it? The tuft between sophomore Sabrina's.
In there somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
See? Drinking wine does work your biceps.
That is a workout.
It's up here somewhere. Oh, sure. There it is. I feel it now.
You feel
anyway,
it now?
I feel all right. So if I suddenly have a reaction in the show and fall over or lose an arm, I have my first.
That's why.
But my second one is coming April 29th, which, by the way, yes, by the by.
We are taking a break that night.
And that's not why. We both have.
That is not why.
Some of our producers both have gigs.
That's true.
So, anyways, we will not be here April 29th, so mark your calendars.
So mark your calendars. We will be here next week, though, and the week following.
Were you going to tell Wine Boy this?
Oh, that's right.
No.
I found out I was at the Wednesday meeting. What meeting did you guys have? The Thursday meeting? The
No,
Tuesday
we had a
meeting?
Monday meeting when you were having all those problems you mentioned.
Right.
And you forgot.
Oh, I forgot.
Let us know when you want to come to our side.
Now, did you get it at like a FEMA site or where did you get yours?
I went to CVS.
Really?
Yes. And the place, I had to drive an hour because we have some. Well, you could have gone right down the road, but I kept looking for appointments, and all of a sudden it popped up. But I was looking at CVS all the time, and then all of a sudden they said there was one available at this place, CVS, in an hour away, and I was like, I don't care, I'll drive, I'll go. And I got the appointment, but then I started filling out all the paperwork and your insurance card and all that stuff. And by the time I did all that, you've got the appointment. I was set. I was like, great. And then, of course, that evening, as things always work out, a new email came through and it said, you're eligible for the vaccine and it's 2 minutes away from here.
Right.
So it wasn't, but I didn't want to have to go through all that or risk losing the appointment because they were booking so fast. So I stuck to it and had a beautiful drive today through a new area of South New Jersey I'd never been in. And it's springtime up here now, finally.
Lovely.
And I'm telling you, folks, you get all the jokes about New Jersey, that it looks like Newark and the intro of Sopranos. But I'm telling you, I was pleasantly surprised when I first moved up here, but even once again, wowed at the beautiful farmlands as you drive.
For the New Jersey tourism industry.
We can clip this out and give it to the NJ.com who follow us. They should follow us on Hot Topics. So I follow NJ.com.
NJ.com. I went to the FEMA site, and let me just tell you, it was run by soldiers in the National Guard. And exactly, let me just tell you, there were some very patriotic young men at this facility. And you know what's really weird is with all of the soldiers staffing this humongous facility, by the by, and there's like 15 tables within the room where you get your shot. The person who gave me my first shot is the same one who gave me my second shot.
Are you sure you only got poked in the arm by a soldier?
Yeah. Well, listen. I think we're married now because
I'm pretty sure Alex A-Rod is going to break up with you now because you're with a soldier.
Listen, I am diligently watching that situation because if she turns out to be with that Marine, I will.
You called it.
I want money.
You called it. I
for it.
Specifically remember you calling it, and believe me, I'm sure she did.
So there's people
I hate to
in
mention
the
it,
audience.
but it's a fact, and it's a hot topic.
Hold on.
What?
There's people in the audience saying that since you guys aren't there, they want to have a Wine Boy show. Just so you guys know, they were like, "Yeah, we need more Wine Boy."
We'll join in.
Or
that?
No. Next week when you guys aren't here. The only problem is It's going to be nothing but movies I would talk about. There'd be no hot topics. So it'd just be like movies and geekdom. So
Feel free to join in April 29th.
Yeah.
It's not next week,
which
by the
is
way.
not next week.
whatever it is, I don't know.
Get a
I don't know. I
calendar.
wasn't at the meeting. No one told me the date.
Well, we may tune in just to see you sweat bullets
For damn sure.
because
not
someone
that
gets nervous.
I'm perfectly fine.
You and Jeff Perry can do the bro show.
Yeah. You
That
can
was a
get it on your
suggestion.
OnlyFans site.
That was this. Marilyn Brand did say that. It's our big moment.
Yeah. Well, my lotion is too far to reach.
Hot Wine Boy and Jeff Perry. Nice.
All right. So I hate to mention it, but there was another mass shooting. In fact, there was 1 or 2 or 3 of them today. And I'm not even going to go through them all because it's depressing. But the point is, Joe Biden came out today and said, look, it's enough with thoughts and prayers.
It is enough
We
with
need
thoughts and
action.
prayers.
Well, it's been enough with thoughts and prayers. But again, we've said it since then. It's like, if you weren't going to do anything, and, let's call the facts like it was. Obama was the president when the Sandy Hook Elementary School, if we didn't do something then
And Pulse happened under his watch as well.
yeah. So I mean, again, it gets tied up. It's a sticky situation. I don't know what the answer is, but I do know this. You shouldn't be able to get a gun that easy. That's all I'm saying, especially and be able to blast people whenever you feel like it.
I'm just very tired of the argument that we can't have gun laws because they won't work. Because I'm like, well, by that logic, why have laws at all? Why have any laws?
Because we're spending too much time in Georgia changing those laws
Oh my
about
God.
voters. Which is
Speaking
another hot topic of this
of,
week. So, Cecil, you brought up a great point. We're skipping right to, well, your producer friend who never comes to the meetings. I stalk his Facebook. With the Georgia laws, they're going back and forth. Each side, Republicans and Democrats are blaming each other. Republicans are saying, no, that's not what it is. Democrats are saying, you're basically doing this to suppress the black voters. And so then corporations started speaking up, like Coca-Cola and
Major League Baseball.
Major League Baseball, and everything else. So they're speaking up, which is what it's going to take. Now, the All-Star game pulled out of Georgia. That caused a huge uproar. And then Coca-Cola also, I don't know what they exactly did.
I have no idea what Coca-Cola
All
did.
I know, the only reason I know of it is because then our former president, who shall not be named, the orange one, was then saying, boycott Coca-Cola. And
Can I do an impression, please,
Go ahead.
of the president boycotting? Yeah, exactly, Sergey.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. If you look at the picture on Twitter and lean forward and smile with this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The thumbs. I forgot. He's got a Diet Coke hiding behind his big phone.
It'd be like me right now going, we're going to boycott 19 crimes.
Yeah. Or fat ladies from
Exactly.
China.
Exactly. I'm going to boycott red phones, everyone.
Well, that's never worked anyways. Yeah. So anyways, but here's the thing. Now the Republicans are saying boycott Coca-Cola. Wasn't it just like 2 weeks ago?
Wasn't it literally like last week where they were like, cancel culture is the worst?
Yeah. And now they're canceling culture.
It's ridiculous.
But wait,
And
it
the
gets
thing
even better.
What's that?
I wish I had the clip, but just this week, Mitch McConnell went on and said, and I quote,
Yes.
corporations should stay out of politics.
Stay out of politics.
And then goes, but not your contributions.
Unless you're donating.
Yeah. But, like,
It's like, go fuck off.
so for
Please.
those of you at home who always answer, I don't want to talk politics because I hate all politicians. That right there is, see that definition? Mitch McConnell is exactly why I understand why you hate all of politicians, because that's just gross. Stay out of, that's like saying comedians need to stay out of politics also. It's like,
Right.
Well, that's what I always hate when people would say that about like Hollywood. They'd be like, actors should just stick to acting. You're like, well, by that logic, then plumbers should stick to plumbing, builders should stick to building, because if they're a taxpayer and they live in this country, they have a right to be a voice. But unless you have Clint Eastwood is talking to an empty chair, and you're like, see, he's got my back. You're like, well, you're a fucking idiot.
yeah, and
Yeah,
eye
both
doctors should stay out of politics.
Yeah.
And brain surgeons should stay out of politics.
And people that
And
make pillows.
lawyers should stay out of
person.
politics.
People that
don't
make
become
pillows should stay out of politics.
And in case you're wondering, I'm talking about Rand Paul and Ben Carson and Ted Cruz.
I was saying the My Pillow guy too, whatever his name is.
Oh yeah, pillow guy. Stay out of politics.
Yeah.
I do want to say something about MLB, or you want to wait
Pillows.
till sports?
Let's talk. Let's.
No, wait.
Let's.
Can I just say one thing?
That's a hot topic.
Ugh.
Can I just say one thing?
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
Keep us on time,
I do find myself getting very upset when people say things like Sergey just said. I don't like politics. I don't like politics, but all politicians are the worst. Well, okay, but they are making the laws that govern our lives. So you can hate politics all you want to hate politics, and you cannot not discuss politics, whatever, but please get the fuck involved. Okay?
Yeah, because I'll tell you why.
I'll tell you why. Because they are making the laws, whether you like them or not, and you can sit there and go, we should fire them all. We should fire them all. Well, then get your ass out there and vote. Yeah. And if you want them to get fired, then get your ass out there and make calls, knock on doors for the opponent, if that's what you want. Otherwise, shut up.
Thank you. And don't go on Facebook bitching every week about gas prices and prices of this and everything else because you are a anti-Biden supporter and post on Facebook. But then come on this week and say, you know what, I'm going to say goodbye to Facebook because Facebook people are just so negative. I literally saw that post this week.
I didn't.
And so
see
therefore,
that.
I have an announcement to make that our producers have told us Conservative Bob is coming back.
Oh no!
From retirement.
Oh,
because people make comments like that, and Conservative Bob, that's where he gets his material from.
I don't like to talk about it.
Anyway,
so did you want me to do the baseball thing now,
yeah,
or
let's talk about sports, shall we, Wine Boy? Can we talk about sports?
Yeah, good. I'm gonna roll.
All right.
Sports.
There's got to be a hot baseball player though that we could include in that.
Wow.
I mean,
you really have a lot of great ideas for the producers.
Producers.
Those producers work hard, but you just always have something you need else.
You know what I really want? I want for the straight guy that curated those pictures.
He has no idea who made these videos, does he?
It was you.
No, it was not.
It was.
Oh my God.
It was the married guy
you
with his
said it
wife
right.
in Connecticut.
You said the straight guy.
He did say the straight guy. He just pointed the wrong direction.
You don't. Wow, I can't even believe I got that right.
I know. I'm pointing away from you.
I'm pointing away from you.
Okay, you guys are a bunch of morons.
Anyways,
listen,
so this
there's got to be a hot baseball player. It's baseball.
We'll find him.
There's tons.
Yeah, there's
Alex
tons.
Rodriguez was a baseball
Trust
player.
me, asking for a friend told me.
So
this week, last week we talked about the Final Four, and this week it's what, the final 2 or 3
No, it's
or
over.
4? What is it, Wine Boy?
It's over. We have a champion.
And it
Baylor.
is Baylor.
Baylor. They beat
won
your
their
Gonzaga.
They beat Lasagna. Yes.
Yes.
Gorgonzola?
They did, and they had an undefeated
their
season.
First national champion.
Gorgonzola did?
Gordon, yeah, until they lost.
Oh,
But then
that's
it
gotta
wasn't
The
really.
last game.
That's gotta.
They're like the New England Patriots.
I was about to say, where's Brittany Schmicke? The one time she's not here right now. Ooh, 18-1. Suck it.
Look at us getting read by Sue Christian.
There needs to be some win. Thank you, Sue Christian. She's got my back.
Okay.
There was. We had. We had Tim
Who?
Tebow on there.
Yeah, Tim Tebow was up there too. So
She's with me.
I agree, Sue. We need some some manly women like Chris Everett Lloyd or Navratilova.
Everett.
All right.
We do the Go Girl segment. Could be women.
Well, Sue, feel free to come on one of our show one time and tell us all of the women in sports you think is hot, because I don't know if you know this, but it's Hot Topics with Cecil and Sureg'ay. So we chose.
Is she F viewing us?
100%. I'm assuming it's you two, not me.
It's an honor when Sue Christian FUs. I love you, Sue Christian. I want to have a beer with you.
I can feel her finger from here.
It's like Cecil getting an injection from a Navy SEAL.
From a National Guardsman.
Anyway, the other one. I just want to say, because I did do a little research. The coach, don't know his name though. He turned that complete basketball program around. They were embedded in scandal and murder and everything else. 12 years ago, whatever it was, and he completely turned that back. They had no college basketball team, no program, no that. It was in the pits, as they said.
Murder.
Google it because
there was murder.
There's a murder everywhere. There's going to be a murder on the show one of these times when someone mentions add something else. Show up at the damn meeting. Anyways, but also baseball is back. MLB is back.
I love Sue Christian.
Is there anything else in sport? Oh, the Augusta whatever.
Yeah, so that's the thing. You have MLB left Georgia, but the Augusta did not, or PGA did not, because Augusta is in Georgia.
Right, and they teed off today, basically.
Yeah, it was like today or yesterday.
Jack Nicklaus.
Golfers are Trump people. So.
Well, you also speaking of golfing, you found out that Tiger Woods was flooring it, and that's what caused his crash. He was like doing 70 or something in like a 45.
Like 8 in the morning.
Yeah,
like where
he was cruising.
I know a few people that have driven to Universal Studios like that because they're on their last point. I'm going to point out.
Yeah, I know a few too.
Down Kirkman Boulevard or whatever it's called.
I'm not pointing any fingers.
You just get those red lights. Anyway, I do want to say something about the MLB, like I was saying before.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, wine boy.
Remember, you got to practice for April 29th anyways.
No, I'm not coming in here by myself. You guys are fucking crazy. Anyway.
You'll just be like you and porn at home.
I do over 87 miles per hour. Yeah, damn, that's fast. Yeah, it was like in a
McDonald's biscuit.
What he's doing? He's running away from all those strippers. Is it too soon to say that he banged strippers?
He banged them?
That's how he lost his wife.
The night before?
No.
Who knows?
I don't know. Maybe.
All right, we're getting off.
Getting way off topic with Wine Boy. Here's the thing with MLB. I get why they moved the All-Star game
to Colorado, by the way.
To Colorado, it makes sense. They're not in favor of the pretty much voter restriction law down there in Georgia. But here's what I do feel bad is that the law affects primary Black people, minorities, stuff like that. MLB, the All-Star game, was going to bring in millions of dollars to Atlanta, which is over 50% minority, like business owners and restaurants and hotels. And now they moved it out of there in support of protesting these dumbass laws. And they moved it to Colorado, which is mainly white people smoking a bunch of weed. So it's like I get the reasoning.
Let's not lose the message.
I'm not losing the message, but I'm talking about the people that need the money after a pandemic.
Right.
They really could use the money.
Well,
who is it really hurting? Is it really hurting the congressmen or, you know what I'm saying?
Keep in mind the same people that made the law, changed the laws of Georgia governing, which would be the GOP, are also the same ones that didn't not once go vote towards stimulus package for those people that you're supposedly so concerned about. So
who, me? I'm supposedly concerned
no.
about
I'm saying that you're saying that the MLB moving out of there is affecting these people because of the stupid laws, and that's right. It is affecting them, but it's because of changing the laws that caused. I mean, it's not just Coca-Cola.
Oh yeah,
it's not just the MLB. There's a lot of major corporations that are saying this isn't right, and they're standing up. But they're standing up for their people because if you don't have good people working for your company, you don't have a good company. So if you don't stand up for them, then you're not going to have your company. And therefore, so they have to stand up. So yes, it hurts immediately, but in the long run, you've got to make a stand because in the words of Mitch McConnell, they don't want to lose those contributions. And there they go. And so that's what's going to get those laws changed because money changes everything and money is too involved in guns. And that's that problem.
We're not talking about guns, talking about the voter restrictions.
Know, but I'm
just saying. I'm just saying, like, I get
a sip of wine because I'm sizzle sazzled.
take your sizzle sazzle. That's fine. But yeah, but I'm just saying I do feel bad for people that do need that money now because of a pandemic. It just sucks for them because
Well,
they,
those same people had to wait for a signature before they could get a stimulus check a year ago. So
Did you read the article? I read a couple CNN articles about the new voter laws, and I was watching this thing on the Hill about it, and they were saying that if Trump was actually like, hey, go out and vote by mail and push that message, then he probably could have won Georgia.
absolutely.
Yeah, there's this. I think it was part of the Washington Times. This guy did a whole piece about it, and he was like, "Yeah, if they had those laws now, then he would have. If he had that message, I should say, then they would have probably took Georgia."
And the irony of all of that is that he votes by mail.
Yeah,
and they all do.
So it's very funny.
So, yeah, exactly.
Anyways, and so does all the military men and women personnel that fight for your rights overseas. So
yeah.
Suck it.
And their votes don't even count until there's a recount or something like that.
That's not
which
true.
is ridiculous.
I thought that's what happened with Georgia.
Not a recount. They usually
not a recount, but when it's a runoff.
They always come in. I mean, mail-in. I mean, that's why it has to be early so that they can get counted. Anyways,
yeah.
Don't forget that he also halted the mail system, so there's that. But anyway,
exactly.
Anyway, I'm just saying I feel bad. I feel bad for the
inside of the riot.
I'm just saying I feel bad for the people on the ground. You know, who gets a double whammy, like you said, a double whammy. You know, you get your voter laws are fucking you, and now you're not getting any money. It just sucks.
But the people of Colorado who have those same jobs are so.
There you go. Move to Colorado.
Hey,
right.
All the more reason to vote more in Georgia if you don't want shit like that happening. Then get politicians in there that
you're right.
Kind of let that happen to
you.
I see your guys' message, and I'm voting third party.
Blue, y'all, keep that blue.
Fine, vote for third party. Just
third
vote
party.
Because I can't stand the people that I know that say, "Well, I hate all politicians, so I'm not going to vote." Well, guess what?
I hate that.
That's why you get. That's why you got the president you didn't like.
There was a wise man a long time ago from a spot that I used to work at, and he said, "If you don't vote, you don't get the bitch." All I'm saying.
And if you don't show up to the meetings on Wednesday, you don't get to bitch. Next hot topic.
Next one. Let's move on.
Sports, ladies and gentlemen.
Excuse me. I know, Sue. We went from sports to all of this, but yes.
Well, it's because of MLB. It was sports. It was slightly segued. Oh, see what happens when you.
Okay. What is the next topic?
I don't know. What is it, Cecil?
I don't know.
Of course you don't know, because it's Thursday, not Wednesday.
I wasn't at the meeting.
No shit. So I have a question I want to bring our viewers into. We're gonna lighten things up here a little bit.
I did forget. I don't want to stop. I don't want this to not happen, but I do have a letter from my Aunt Labia.
It's happening. What time? Oh, we have to go ahead.
Let's do right now.
Are you ready for it? Can I do a quick Sureg'ay survey, and then you'll be ready with Aunt Libia's Labia, whatever her name is? Okay, so I have. Can I just say one thing?
She's my auntie.
Sorry, I had to get some fuel because Sue Christian got that FU got me sazzled. Love you, Sue Christian. God, she could bear hug me and break me in half.
Again.
That sounds fine. What are you doing? Oh, look. I don't know if you saw that, Marion Librarian. Anywho, so I have our new segment, Sureg'ay Survey. You might remember a few episodes ago, we asked the audience whether it was pronounced one way or another. One way or another. It was clitoris or clitoris, but we're not going to discuss that this week.
We cannot get into that again.
I want to know because I heard a friend of mine say, and I want to know. So is it via or via?
Via or via?
Yeah, people say both things. Like
I'm going to go via train.
Correct.
It's via.
Okay, but all right, that's your opinion. Because some people say like via example.
Is that kind of like data or data?
That's my next one. Jesus, criminy Christ.
Oh, sorry.
So data or data?
Yeah. So some people say data, some people say data.
Okay, Caitlin Stevenson is rocking my world right now because she says it depends on the context, and I want to understand.
I feel like if you're like, I got my ballot via the mail, right? You wouldn't
Sure.
say via the mail.
I like how we went back into that.
Well, it was just that was. Oh, shut it.
You
Um,
cannot. No,
and maybe-
Caitlin Stevenson. You cannot say pecan and pecan, depending on
Vea.
the context. It's one or the other.
Yes, or pecan or pecan. Pecan or pecan. Okay, things to think about.
Pecan pie.
Yeah, Cecil, no, wrong about debacle. Yes.
All
Okay,
right.
so, all right, is it creek or crick?
It
It
a
is creek. Only Southern people say crick.
not even Southern people. It's like
Yeah.
There was some people in New Jersey last week that said crick, and I said, "Have you?
Ugh.
What's a crick?" And he
Are
goes,
they-
well,
mountain people.
potato or
Yeah.
potato. It's definitely potato.
Well, that's the thing. Are they from actually New Jersey, or are they like living in New Jersey now?
They're living in New Jersey now, but trust me, they changed their I'm gonna do this things. Like Osama bin Laden changed caves.
Well, here's another one for you. Is it roof or roof?
It's roof.
Roof.
I know, but people say roof.
Rough.
Yeah, like I gotta go on the roof.
Roof.
Like they're
Rusted.
a dog.
Love
Mhm.
shack. Love shack.
Roof. Then roof.
Okay.
It's roof, yeah.
What
Sorry,
does a
keep going.
dog say?
Oh my
Roof.
gosh.
It's what does the fox say?
Oh, shut up. Okay, and my last Sergey survey is: do you say blowjob or head? I should have waited till you drink wine, because I know when we're losing our audience, you've just got to go there.
Do you know what I like to say actually?
Yes,
I like actually to say fellatio. Because it's just
and this is why you
so
had
fancy.
problems.
Fellatio.
yeah,
How
it's
fancy.
so
Do you
fancy.
do you say, darling, would you mind a spot of fellatio?
No, I don't perform it. I ask to receive it.
I bet you will soon.
You know, you're like,
All right. All
it's
right,
a nice
enough. It
wine
was
and a
short
good steak
segment.
and a
Thank you for chiming
Party
in. That was
fellatio.
Sergey's surveys. We only have
I
13
think
more
head
minutes.
is so gross to say head. Give me head.
And now it's time for Aunt Libya's letters.
Auntie. My auntie.
Maybe you would chime in since you know her.
All right.
These guys.
She doesn't come to the meetings.
Hold on, they're Chris Connon's going in a Hummer.
Oh,
You know,
or
beach.
Foodhead.
I like a beach.
a beach, BJJ.
JJ.
A bajij. I think a bajj is fun.
There you go. Anyway, sorry.
But I think head makes it sound so crude.
Head's very frat boy. Like I just got head lit last night. What up? You know? Yeah.
It also means bathroom. If you're
Wow,
in the
that was the
military.
best wine boy whispers
I'm
ever.
going for the
Mm.
head.
I just got
Wait.
last night.
Cash App alert!
What?
Oh, now we got from
Thank you
this
so much
segment.
thank you for tipping us this evening. We'll
Thank
thank you for
you.
your tips and your generosity. Chris Congdon, you're always so generous, and
Aw.
thank you very much.
All right. So, are you ready for misses from my labia?
Yes, we've been waiting for 5 minutes.
All right. Viewers, you may recall that my auntie sent me a beautiful scarf. Not this one that I'm wearing, but she sent me a scarf, and I read her letter on the air, and I thanked her on the air, and so she wrote back, "Dear Cecil, I'm a tickled that you like the scarf. I sure had fun knitting it up there for you. I went right to the yarn barn to get something, and I was hoping you'd like. Amber, the sweet little gal that works there, asked me if I was going to knit or crochet one, and I said, land sakes, girl, are you off your nut? I don't crochet." And she said, "Oh, yes, I forgot, Miss Labia. Y'all ain't no hooker." Uncle Dickie was as surprised as he could be when he saw that you was on his laptop wearing that scarf. He perked right up and told me that it took him back to when we was young, and I used my man lasso on him. Did I ever tell you about Aunt Labia's man lasso? She used to watch my brothers roping cattle, and it got her thinking that she wanted to learn how to lasso too. So her Aunt Velveeta, her granny Velveeta, had just been teaching her how to do her needlework, and so much she made an extra long scarf, and so to keep her happy, she'd use it to lasso, just like her brothers. Came in handy because when she put up all those boys up at the pie social, back then we girls had to bake a pie Then at the church on Sunday, stand up, hold our pie, and then the boys would have to bid on which pie they wanted. Anyhow, I'd had my eye on a few of those boys, and I couldn't get their attention. I don't know if it was my feminine wiles that were taking their slow time to sprout up, or my pie, or a combination of both. So she started chasing those boys through the cornrows with her knit lasso. That's how she caught the eye of Uncle Dickie. She was running him down good, and she tripped on account of his weak ankles. And darned if she didn't lick his glass eye right out of there with the edge of my lasso. So she says, enough of my rambling. Dickie wanted me to tell you to mention that he should put Aunty Labia's man lasso to work, and that I might catch a good one. Lord knows you ain't getting any younger, boy. How dare you, Aunty Labia, saying I'm not getting any younger. And you want to catch a good one that you like, and not just because he wants your pie. Love you like collards, Aunty Labia.
Well, that was riveting. I liked the lasso.
She had to catch the boys.
I want to meet her. She knew, the lasso of truth. No. Well, that was just wonderful. It was so nice to hear from her again. I mean, we blue balled her last week.
We did blue ball her last week.
Well, somebody gets sidetracked.
We kept talking about her. We kept talking about her missive, and then we missed it. We missed her missive.
I did spit, but you didn't see it because Wine Boy didn't have the 2-screen up. But I guess we'll get that in the notes next time so that I can react while you're reading the letters.
Did you spit?
I took a nap.
You know,
I had a Pfizer shot and I'm exhausted.
I didn't know we needed a reaction video. I was given full screen for his labia, whatever, and his Dickie.
My auntie.
For someone who doesn't, the squeaky wheel always gets the oil, and the person who doesn't show up in the meetings always gets the screen.
First, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Say it right. And Sean Armstrong, my wife does not watch the show, so no worries.
The squeaky hole gets the lube. Let's just say.
There is that.
Well, folks, we have to. We only have 9 more minutes left. 8 more minutes, and we promised that we would announce the winner from last week, who gave the highest Cash App award, or Cash App donation, and they're going to win the print of their choice, either 1 or 2. And that winner is, drum roll, please. This is why we need more Cash App so we can afford real sound effects.
You don't think my tongue is good enough for you?
The winner is. That was kind of hot. The winner is Lou Ann Jenner.
Lou Ann Jenner wins everything.
Dude, these Jenner girls.
She's got deep pockets.
God.
I'll say.
I think that
is she here?
Should stay out of hot topic shows, except for your contributions.
No, she is here.
Lou Ann Jenner, congratulations. We should have. Well, anyways.
I got the pictures. I put them back up. Hold on.
Emoj'd us.
So you have your choice of this one, which is the one from Grease Lightning.
Grease 2.
Whatever. I didn't watch it.
Cool Rider.
Yeah, that one.
Or Winona Ryder from Stranger Things.
It's not Winona.
Sorry. I get them mixed up. I meant.
It's olive oil from Popeye.
It is olive oil.
Oh, sure. Okay. Well, anyways, the lady from The Shining. So congratulations. You have your choice of one of those.
Yeah, don't say it on here. Just message us privately and we'll do all that stuff.
Send us a message with your Cash App. No, just kidding. I'd make a great politician or a Catholic priest.
She is very.
She's saying Shelley.
She went ahead and made the decision.
Well. My gosh. Nothing like a little suspense there, Lou Ann Jenner. Thank you.
Anyways,
well, I'm glad you said, because Spencer P. Myers, thanks again for coming on the show last week, and thank you for your beautiful art.
Is he watching?
He watches it on Instagram later. So.
Oh yeah, he gets the bits, and some people watch it on YouTube, and they can't chime in like right here, which I don't understand. But
they can.
If they're watching it live, they can.
How do you know that?
We've had YouTubers.
We have
chiming in.
I don't know how that works because I don't. I have too many things to look at, like the Hot Topics iPad, the notes, the wine, the props department, all these things, the letters that I get every week from our viewers.
You have so much stuff going on. I feel so bad for you. Just so much.
We don't
hear, we don't hear any of you complaining about it ever, about producers and meetings ever. So it's just like, it's just so nice to work with such professionals.
All right.
God.
I don't.
I'm not talking to you, Cecil. I'm talking to him.
Thank you.
Oh, dear God. He doesn't even know what side he's on.
You know what side I'm on?
I
I'm
know
on
what side
the
I'm on.
Scarf Slaps because it's 6 minutes in.
Time to get
Yeah.
Fruity Pebbles. Thank you, Ruth Ramos, for my scarf that you gave me, but not Cecil. while I'm
I'm
being
thinking Nancy
chastised.
Needham.
Call it
Sure.
what it is. And all
And-
suck it.
I don't know that I even mentioned this.
Oh, yes, you did. You knitted that last week.
Right.
He's not even allowed to mention it. Oh, you mentioned it already. I have Fruity Pebbles.
Well, I just got called out, didn't I?
I'm trying to keep everybody honest.
Mention it again, Cecil.
And my friend Sean Walsh.
Oh, please stop. You're mentioning too much.
What?
I'm messing
Thanks
with
for
you.
coming
I'm
back
messing
on
with
my
you.
side, wine boy. After all,
I got
I'm
your
the
back.
one that gives the reach arounds.
This is
Sean
true.
Walsh, and I went to the store and we got this fabric, this paw print fabric, and Sean Walsh crafted the whole thing.
That's cool.
I'm so glad you said paw prints because this week in Scarf Slap, I'm going to start it off because we only have 5 minutes. Scarf Slap, the new
4.
show, Pooch Perfect. I'm sorry, no.
What is
That's
this
a big
show?
no from Sureg'ay. It's a show with host Rebel Wilson, who I love, but it's on ABC. I think it's ABC.
Huh.
ABC.
No idea.
Yes.
Sure.
And it started last week where they basically it's like, So You Think You Can Dance. It's another reality show or Top Chef
Competition
or
show.
Yeah, it's another
America's Top
crappy
Model or whatever it is.
It's
contest
a
show.
competition show
But they're
about
dyeing the
boxing.
dogs like purple and pink and shaving them, and they're having to stand there for hours while they're doing that. And I'm sorry, we're huge dog fans here, and I think it's silly. And it was who thought of that idea would be a great show to put on ABC. Anyways, I say no, and so to
We're
Pooch
scarf
Perfect.
slapping Pooch Perfect.
Yes, because not the dogs, the people who thought it would be a great idea to abuse dogs and put
I'm
them on a
going
show.
to scarf slap that poodle bitch that was on there last week. I'm glad that you specified.
I'm surprised your
not
chihuahuas
dogs.
haven't had to go out during this episode. Speaking of bringing up something, here we go. All right, Scarf Slap Pooch Perfect producers. All right, who do you want to scarf slap, Cecil, besides me?
I want to scarf slap. I mean, an old fave, Matt Gaetz. For
Do you want to give us?
I just think that his days are numbered, and I'm
And
super excited about
we
it.
will do a special episode, even if it's April 29th, if he goes to jail that day. Which I don't know if he could. He's got to go to trial.
I might have to, after the gig.
Yeah, after my gig too. I mean, my friend's gig.
Yeah, I have a gig too.
After my
so-
friend's gig.
Actually, I have a second shot that day also, so I don't know what I'm going to do.
I know you're worried that
The
you're
second shot isn't as bad as the first one.
I'm
It is when it's on the day that you're booked.
I'm second
Oh,
shot
that's
it right
different.
now. Just saying.
I'm like 3 shots in right now.
Well, it definitely keeps you off track. The shot is
Oh
one
my
of the side
goodness.
effects, apparently. All right, so Scarf Slap, Matt Gaetz. And if you don't know why, then you have to rewatch our opening on YouTube and Facebook. Scarf Slap, Matt Gaetz. Scarf Slap.
Jeff Perry is bringing up Brexit politicians.
But before that, he brought up he is also on Wine Boy's team. So thank you, Jeff Perry. And he's also down for Wine Boy and Jeff Perry in the morning.
Well, that will definitely have to cost you a cash app to
Just
produce
saying.
that show, Jeff Perry. So
Yeah, really.
one of our producers was just in my ear hair.
Anyway, scarf slap the Brexit politicians for restarting the Northern Ireland violence.
Ireland violence. We thought we were done with that.
My God, what happened? One call to the IRA and you're dead, buddies. You're dead.
We're gonna have to Google it.
That
Here
was
we
my
go.
impersonation of a leprechaun. Okay. To the
Which
IRA,
isn't offensive to any Northern
to
Ireland
Jeff
right
Perry's
now.
scarf slap suggestion, scarf slap. And folks, that's 3 scarf slaps, and comedy comes in 3s, so we should probably do 3 more. But anywho, we are running out of time, and our producers are cutting us off tonight. So we want to say thank you to each and every one of you for joining us every week. Thank you for tuning in early, because each week we will have a special opening that you won't want to miss.
Uh-oh. That's a big commitment. That's like saying we're going to have people come and hang out with us after hours.
True. That is true. But I put it out there in the universe, and now you get to hold us to it. But we're running out of time. And on behalf of all of us here at Hot Topics, I'm Sureg'ay.
I'm Cecil.
And I'm One Boy.
Cheers.